today. We're gonna learn and play.
Okay.
Sing a song and pray.
That's right.
God really loves us. God really, really cares about you, me, our families.
That's right.
God's always right there.
Woo!
Let me fix my curls. You've tuned into Callie's world. That's right, boys and girls. Welcome to Callie's world.
Hello, friends. It's your pal, Professor Callie. Welcome to my time lab. It's actually my room, but it looks a little labby, doesn't it? I just called my friend, Crystal. She's coming over to go on a time travel adventure of a lifetime.
Hey, Callie! Whoa, still working on a time machine?
Yep, this will be the coolest time machine of ever.
Cool. What's all this stuff all over it? It looks like play blocks and rubber bands.
This is all very important science, time traveling labby stuff. Okay, it's blocks and rubber bands, but that is just the thing that is gonna blast us into the past or the future.
Okay, cool. Well, how does it work?
Elementary, my friend. That means easy. First, we get inside, then we rev up the time machine thingamajigameter to 185 gigawatts.
What's a gigawatt?
Oh, my dear friend Crystal, please. Okay, I actually have no idea what gigawatts are, but we rev it up to 185 of them. Then we start driving, and once we hit 85 miles per hour,
That's really fast.
it'll be a blasty blast to the pasty past, or the future future. Are you ready?
Okay. A couple questions. One, how do we get inside? We're, well, way too big.
Oh no! All this time working and I didn't even add a shrink ray!
And second question, how do we drive it? Neither of us can drive, let alone driving a time machine revved up to 185 gigawatts and going 85 miles per hour?
Oh no, so we'd have to travel forward in time first to learn to drive? I never thought about that. Crystal, why are you pointing out all the things wrong with my spectacular time machine?
Callie, why are you mad at me? I didn't make the time machine way too small.
I think we need a Callie timeout. I really don't like it when we don't get along. Crystal, it's the worsty worst.
I don't like it either. This seems like the perfect time for us to check out a Bible story together and see what God's Word has to say.
Today's Bible story comes from Jeremiah chapter 18. A long time ago, there was a man named Jeremiah. He lived in a city called Jerusalem in the southern kingdom of Judah. He was called by God to be a prophet, or God's special messenger, at a young age. God told Jeremiah that he was chosen to be a prophet before he was even born. Jeremiah was known as the weeping prophet. He cared so much about God's people and felt sad when they didn't listen to God. He cried because he knew that their poor choices would bring trouble, and he didn't want them to be hurt or in danger. Jeremiah did his best to encourage them to change their ways and follow God. One day, God told Jeremiah to go to a potter's house. God would give Jeremiah a message there. Do you know what a potter does? A potter is someone who makes pots and other things out of clay. So Jeremiah went to the potter's house and watched him work. The potter was making a pot from clay, but the pot didn't turn out right. So the potter decided to make the clay into a new pot with a shape that seemed best to him. Then God said to Jeremiah, "Just like the potter can change the shape of the clay, I can change what happens to the people of Israel." God said, "A kingdom that does things to hurt me and hurt others will be destroyed. But if the people of that kingdom choose to do what is right, then I will forgive them and make sure they are saved." God also said that even though good things were planned for a kingdom, if the people of that kingdom turned from God and filled their hearts with sin, then those good plans could be taken away. Jeremiah told the people what he saw and what God said. He wanted them to understand that God is like the potter. God will forgive them if they turn back to God after making mistakes. The same is true for us. Sometimes we do things that make God sad, but if we ask God to forgive us, God will. That's because God takes the time to forgive.
I'm sorry, Crystal. You're right. This isn't a real time machine. I guess I was just sort of being goofy.
That's okay, Callie. And actually, I'm sorry. I should have been a better friend. This time machine is like the first try for the Potter from the story. The Potter didn't give up on it. And it will turn out to be something awesome. God is like that Potter. I know I've made some pretty big mistakes, and I also know that I can always ask for forgiveness. And God has never given up on me, no matter what.
You're right, Crystal. We shouldn't give up on this time machine or on being friends. When we get mad at each other, we can forgive each other because God always forgives us.
That's right, Callie. I was actually just thinking, you know who would actually love this time machine just the way it is? Like the really small and without someone who could actually really drive it?
Who?
Your little bro! We can ask him to play pretend time travel with us.
Wowzers! You'll be so excited! Let's go!
A few minutes later.
Your little bro did love that time machine. He wanted to visit the first ever ice cream shop in history and also see what ice cream shops will be like in the future. Now that was fun to pretend, except for the ice cream part. No pretending there. Delicious.
It sure was. Oh, I need to remember to tell my mom we're running a little low on ice cream. But, Crystal, what made you think about using the time machine?
That Bible story. The people in the story made mistakes when they chose not to listen and follow God. We all make those kinds of mistakes too sometimes, but God gave them a chance to be forgiven, and God's plan for them could still be something awesome.
Just like the Potter with the clay, and us with this time machine. Maybe next time we'll do some real time traveling.
Maybe indeed, Professor Callie.
Travel through time and space and see God's love for you and me. It soars up way up high, beyond the stars and sky. God takes the time to forgive. God is with us at all times. God's love is timeless, timeless.
Friends, it's been fun hanging out in my time lab with you. We all make mistakes sometimes. The next time you're not getting along with a friend, or you make a time machine too small for even a mouse to fit in, or some other situation where you need to be forgiven or share forgiveness, remember, God takes the time to forgive.
And God never gives up on us, past, present, or future.
Thanks for learning and growing with us. Peace out.